Hello peeps and squeaks and welcome to Lucha Fanatics 2014. Sorry I've been MIA for a while guys, my internet was down, so that's why I was absent for a while. But just let me wish you all a Happy New Year. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas as well. We had a good one and got some pretty cool presents which I'll show when I'm at home. I'm at work at the moment, but I've got a few things to show you, a bit of a sneak peek of projects that are coming up and videos that I've got in the works. But yeah, I hope everyone had a nice time over the holiday season and you're all, sticking to your New Year's resolutions. I know it's hard, I've made some myself, it's hard to stick to them, but just keep in there guys. Looking forward to seeing your work as well, the ones that make figures and stuff, and even the ones that make tribute videos and things, updates, reviews, cool. I'll be doing some more reviews this year, and also back into the horror customs as well. But I'll still be doing the cliffhangers as well, so it'll be a bit of a mix of the two really this year for me. When I do get to make them. I don't get to make them as much as I used to. I've explained this in other videos guys, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of other customizers out there. Materials, they're more expensive and they're harder to find. They seem really hard to find these days. It depends where you live obviously, but for me in the UK, I have to import a lot of stuff, and that can be expensive as well. But got a few characters in the works and planned, thought of some more today. Put them on my list, you guys know I do a list of ideas, characters I want to make, either to keep myself or to sell. Hopefully be doing some more sales this year. So yeah, I'll just give you a sneak peek at some of the ones I've just finished, or nearly finished. And also a little sneak peek from my sister, her birthday present from me. Well, presents. Made one of them, bought the other one. I'll just show them first actually. So this is my sister Helen, her birthday. We'll be making something else to go with this, but it's the snowman because she loves everything to do with the snowman since she was a kid. We both love it really. We grew up with it, watching it on the TV and things. So yeah, I made her a snowman figure. Doesn't move, it's just for display, painted it the other day for her. So she's seen it unpainted, I give her a sneak peek of it unpainted and she really likes it, so hopefully she'll like it even more it's painted. So made her a snowman. I've done a little video from my portfolio of that as well, because I always like to keep a portfolio, who knows what will happen in the future. And the thing I bought for her was again another thing of the snowman for her birthday, and it's a Thornton's chocolate snowman figure with a snow dog. And that's the thing I'll be doing to go with a snowman figure. I'll be doing a very miniature snow dog to go with that for her. So she'll have a little nice little set. Because there's not loads of stuff with the snowman out there. I mean, I was going to buy her most of it, like if they'd done figures already, I probably would have bought her one. But it was just like plushes and things like that and postcards and stuff. And, I like making figures, so I thought, to hell with it, I'll make her a figure. So. She's coming into work after me. I'm nearly finished here today, so I'll be leaving these here for her. Nice surprise. So yeah, that's for my sister Helen because she's awesome. Okay, figure wise, there's two horror ones, guys. I know some of you will be happy about that because I know the cliffhanger stuff. A lot of people don't know what the hell they are because it's old school. I mean, really old school, but they're really good, and I do love those chapter serials like Flash Gordon and the Phantom, Batman, the Superman ones, Kirk Allen, Superman. Brilliant, they're just brilliant. I'm happy to say I've made quite a few of them already, but the next few I've got coming up, I'm hoping to make is like Captain America, the Dick Purcell one. There's a few others, Captain Midnight, Spy Smasher, and some of the villains as well. I won't just be doing good guys, I'll be doing some bad guys as well. Like I've already done the Crimson Ghost, But yeah, horror-wise, the Cinematic Scream figures I make. Starting off with a cool one, Peter Cushing from the Tales from the Crypt film from 1972, known as Arthur Grimsdyke, that's his character. And if you guys haven't seen that film, I know it's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube or download it. I mean, I downloaded it. you know, but I was waiting ages for it to come out on DVD, and it did, but it was quite expensive, you know, and I think it was last year I found it on YouTube, so I just downloaded it and watched it, and I loved it, you know, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a Peter Cushing another one, because I already made one before, but that was like a normal looking one, and I wanted to do the next one where he looked a lot different, you know, because you don't want all them ones looking the same, like the Bela Lugosi ones, you know, you struggle to make different ones really, because he doesn't wear loads of makeup in his films, you know, he didn't. And Peter Cushing's, you know, he's done a lot of films as well, and I just want to do one that looked different, and this definitely does. And if you guys haven't seen the film, this part of his story, because it's about 4 or 5 stories in one film, and he comes back from the dead because he gets driven to suicide basically, and he comes back a year later and gets revenge on the guy that caused him to commit suicide basically, and yeah, he takes his heart and he leaves him a poem because he kills himself on Valentine's Day, or I think it's the day after, because he sends this guy who doesn't like Arthur Grimsdyke, he sends him a load of like nasty Valentine's cards and stuff, you know. It breaks his heart really, and it tips him over the edge, because it builds up to that, because he's constantly, you know, on his case kind of thing, you know, he's constantly trying to drive him away from the area. And a year later he comes back like this. So yeah, there he is, guys. Pretty pleased with the way it came out. I'm glad I did the real hair, because I always try and do that now on figures that allow it, you know. I thought I was going to sculpt the hair, but I don't think it would look right. So I went for the white faux fur on the head, and did the head sculpt, and added the heart accessory, because it comes with the little poem he writes for the dead guy at the end, which does fit in his hand, which it might fall out, so I just thought I'd hold it for now. But the video is coming up, guys, so hopefully you'll check that out and enjoy it. You know, the trailer will be on there as well, and if you like look at the film, check it out. You know, you won't be disappointed. You know, most of the stories on there are pretty decent. So my favourite two are, well, obviously the Arthur Grimsdyke story, and there's a Joan Collins one. It's called All Through the House, which they remade in the TV series. I think it was episode 2 of season 1. And that's really good as well. They're the best two, in my opinion. They're the best 2 stories on that film. But all in all, it's a great film. So yeah, it's Arthur Grimsdyke, guys, with his weathered clothing and stuff. You know, he's been in the ground a year, so not going to be clean, is he? That's a little poem with him. So that's the Peter Cushing figure. And I just had a need to finish off the Hellraiser figures, really. I've only made one. I've done Pinhead, as most of you guys know. But I thought I'd go ahead and try another Cenobite, and it was my second favourite Cenobite, which is Chatterer. Pinhead and Chatterer are my favourite Cenobites out of all the films. I haven't seen all the films. I've read really bad reviews about the later ones, so I haven't really checked them out. But I love parts 1 and 2 are the best, but 1, 2 and 3 are really good films. So the trilogy is great, in my opinion. But yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and do a Chatterer, because my sister likes him as well. Got a big following on the internet as well, which is nice to see. And I thought I'd go ahead and do a figure. So that's the head sculpt with the wires. You got the wires coming from the mouth into the back of the head, you know, with a bit of brain exposed there. If you can see that, guys. Leather costume like the Pinhead. Not the same leather though, so they look different next to each other, which you'll see on the video. I'll be putting the 2 of them together on Chatterer's video with trailers for the first and second movies as well. If you guys like watching the trailers, they'll be on there as well. So yeah, I had fun with the costume as well. It was a bit difficult. I know it's not completely accurate, but there's a lot of detail and things on the costumes. So I just do the best I can, you know, just add a little bit of detail and things, and the leather's textured as well, so it looks like there's even more detail on it. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done yet is the chain. He's got like a chain weapon with a hook on the end of it. Not sure, I don't think I remember him using that in the film, but I know the Screamer model kit comes with it, and I think it's NECA. The NECA figure comes with it as well. That's the small scale on the 18-inch version. So hopefully, I want to find the real chain, but obviously to scale with the figure. and I'll add that accessory later, maybe on a new collection tour video or something. I'll have it done by then. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with the Chatterer, the way it came out. So I want to definitely make the other two original Cenobites. That's the female Cenobite and the Butterball Cenobite. So they're just good fun to do. Costume wise, it's not like I made it off the figure. It's glued to the figure in layers, you know. So it does still move and things, you know. I didn't just glue it all and it's like a model kit. It does move, you know. But that's just the easiest way to make it, guys. I think it's very tough to do it, make the costume on its own without it being on the figure and it turning out right. I think you're just going to get some of the, you know, the bits that are missing, like the strap bits. They're just going to be all over the place. That's just me. I don't know if anyone else makes them like more professionally. I don't know, but for me, it's just easier to do it that way. But yeah, I'll do some more tutorials this year. Like I said, there's going to be some reviews and more updates. I'll try and do more updates because I've got some cool stuff to show you at home. Like got a cool Robbie the Robot head knocker and things, which is really, really cool. And some more films, you know. I'll do some more film reviews. Hopefully start my documentary, because I've been on about this for years. I want to do a horror documentary. That's from the early stuff to the modern stuff, you know, because I appreciate it all, you know. I mean, the new stuff wouldn't be what it is without the old stuff, and, you know, it's just all good. So I really want to get into that this year sometime, if I've got the time. So I don't think there'll be loads of figures this year, but what I do make, hopefully you guys will like, and you know, I will be taking my time with them, so hopefully they'll turn out pretty good. So I will be doing the collection tour as well. And I got some other figures at home to finish. Not too much, but you know, I've got some here and there to do. I've got Jason X to finish because my girlfriend's constantly on my case about finishing that one because she loves Kane Hodder. And I've got that Black Scorpion diorama from the 1957 film. Those you classic lovers out there know what I'm on about. It's a diorama. It's not just a scorpion figure and that's it. It's on a diorama, so it looks big, you know, compared to the soldiers and things. Going to be soldiers fighting it, you know, like in the end of the film. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd do an update for you, say hi, you know, and hope you're all okay. You know, it'd be nice to get back in touch with a lot of yous because I've been gone for a while. Not intentionally, but these things happen, you know, and we've all got lives off the internet as well. But it's nice to be back, and hopefully 2014 will be a great year for all of us. So I'll leave it there. So hope you tune into the other videos I've got coming up, and I'll be tuning into yours as well, looking at your work and your updates and things like that. So just take care, guys, and all the best once more, and just keep on rocking.